things here. Feature stories, right? We all remember now. You have iteration. Our iteration is by default it's iteration 1. We're not gonna mess with that. But in the real life, you might have iteration 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever iterations you work on. Okay. Now here, stories. We don't have any stories, so I'm gonna go and create our story here. As a QA, you will never create stories, okay, as a QA. But here, you will end up creating 3 or 4 just as a practice. See how you can do that. Right. So what I'll do is, I'll go back to the requirement here, and let's create a couple of stories so that you understand. Area manager can create following user types: dealer, user, after user. Right. So I will come here, title, area manager can create following user types: dealer, user, after user. Okay. And I'll click on add. My first story is created. Story 101. Okay. Story number 1. Let's see how you can change the story, right? So there is a link here. I can click on it, and it will pop up. And if you want to add more details, description, you can add anything here. If you want to attach the documents, you can do attachment here with the story. So click on this, which is says actually here. This is link, so these are attachment is here. And let's see, add attachment. Any file you want to attach as a supplemental information. For now, we'll leave whatever the basic things are. Okay. So I'm going to close out this story. I have one story here.
So, can I ask a question?
Yes.
So does the link mean that we can also link that story to something else?
Yes, that's correct. So I'll show you. We will get to that part. Okay. Let me add one more story here. The loan calculator one. Okay. So I'm going to add the loan calculator story. So need ability to calculate loan payment based on predefined calculation. To calculate based on predefined calculation. Okay. So let's say I added it, and if I want to change the story, so as I said, you click on the link here. Now more details is good, right? Where is your calculation? You can put all the information in the description here, and here you can say formula to calculate monthly amount is as follows. Right? So I can put monthly loan amount, loan payment. What was our formula?
0.03 into loan amount.
Into the loan amount, right? So you can put that. So the way as a tester, when you look at the requirement, you know what exactly this formula to use here. Okay. So once I save, click there, I can click save and close. And it will save it. If I go back, I see all my information right there. Okay. Alright, so it's all good. This is done by the BA, okay, typically. But I want you to go create a couple of stories. Not right now, hang on. But let's see where is the important part for you. So what do you do as a QA? Right, you look at the stories that's in the backlog, what are as part of the iteration, and you have to deliver your test cases for the stories over 3 days or 2 day time frame. Okay. So where do I go and add my test cases? That's what I'm looking for as a QA. So what I can do is I can come to the board, and there is a nice way I can do it here. So let's see if I can add anything. So board is just a different view. Okay, all the stories. It can tell you the board, what is in the backlog or whatever is there. And then you have different statuses here. Okay, just ignore the status for now. So let's go and add test case for this loan calculator. Okay. And I can add these 3 dots here. Click on these 3 dots. Add test. Okay. It's as simple as that. So add test. So what would be my test here?
Loan amount. The monthly.
I know, but what would be your test title? That's what is supposed to go here.
No, it's the test title.
Test title, okay? So when you are looking at what test summary, whatever you are putting, the title is typically the short version that you on piece of paper. So if I have positive scenarios, negative scenarios, I can create multiple tests here, okay, with the same story. So here, let me go and say, verify, validate, loan amount, monthly amount with valid payment or loan amount, right? So I want to say valid and invalid amount, basically my positive negative scenario. How would you write it? It has to make sense to you and everybody else, right? So I'm just going to put this, okay, what my title is, and then I am going to click on link again, and where I can put more details. Okay, so here it pops up this nice box. Okay. Let's see where exactly we can put the things or stuff. Now the bad thing about the tool or tools, ALM and the TFS, they work both same way. You don't have special placeholder to put the preconditions. Okay, so let's say your precondition here. Do you have any precondition for this test case?
Yeah.
Typically,
The formula.
the formula is already given in your test case.
Dealer has to be active.
Well, yeah, dealer has to be exist or whatever.
Amount,
Or you can
amount
simply
here.
say I am logged in as a dealer using blah 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 and I am on the home page. Right? That would be your precondition. As simple as that. So this part is very important, the steps. Typically in these tools, you can just specify precondition here, okay? And a dealer is logged in into the system using G training and training credential, and is on loan calculator page. Right? So that's my precondition. And one of the things I've seen the testers do is make this guy bold, so they know it, okay, what this thing is. So this shows up as a bold letter. Alright, so what are my actual steps? Test step. Input loan amount.
Click on the calculator.
Alright, so you have to be specific, right? When we talk about these test cases, what are you inputting here? Alright, and what is your expected?
$30
I shall see $30, 30 being amount, whatever, the monthly amount displayed as 30. Okay. And first one, I am on, since it's a precondition, you still can put the expected result there. I am on loan calculator page. And input loan amount is 1,000. And is it correct?
Yeah.
You didn't even click anything, right?
Click on
Now it's correct.
Click on
So either you modify, copy this one on the second last one, and say I am able to enter valid amount, right? As simple as that. And here I click on calculate, or calculate. Then I shall see $30 or 30. Okay. So my test case is good. I'm fine. If you have any more information, you can attach as attachments here. Add attachment. You always have that. Okay. Now here I see one link here. I did not create a link. So if I go here, it automatically links the story. Okay. So it's called requirement traceability. Okay, there is a term called requirement traceability. Okay. So this tool automatically links when you create from the user story, your test cases. Okay. If you created your test case standalone way, you can come back to this and provide the linkage afterwards. But you have to have your test cases linked to the stories. The reason is that you run the reports and you want to measure the progress. This one will give you the progress. Where do you stand on testing your product metrics, process metrics, right? Dilip was talking about those reports. You can generate based on this traceability. But the tools will allow you to do that, simple way. So I got my one test case here, and it shows one here, number one. If I add another test, validate, calculate loan amount using invalid data, right? I could have simple negative test case here and provide the steps for that, whatever error you see. Okay. Any question on this one?
Yes, we need hands out for this, right, for these steps.
You're going to create it here so that you will not forget. Plus you're going to create more and more from home as you have to input all the test cases that you wrote on a piece of paper. So do you think you're going to forget? First one is going to be tough. I know, first one is going to be tough. Second one it gets easier. Third one, no brainer. Right. Alright, so let's go and I want you guys to play around and we'll go up to here. Create at least a couple of requirements. Same requirements maybe, okay, that we picked out. And then your test cases here. Okay, using the what I did here. Then I'll let you, we'll work through other things. There are a lot more things here. So log in to the laptop and see if you can create the project and then add the user stories and then add the test case, couple of test cases. Alright, so the instructions, let me put it out instructions here, okay, so that you know. I have it and I'll send you in the email. Alright, so I'm leaving the instructions here. VisualStudio.com, team services, right? And you go Hotmail Outlook account, character, continue project name, and then I'm sending you one more email. You can follow the little bit instructions from there. You don't need your booklet here. I want to make sure you create the stories, get to the login part and stories. Create the stories and show me. Okay, once you are done with the stories, show me whether you created the right thing or anything.